Welcome to the second part of our safari adventure in Tanzania. We are heading to the northern Serengeti to witness one of the greatest wildlife events on Earth, the Great Migration. We have heard about it, seen it on documentaries. It's really hard to predict their movement, but experiencing it in person, that is something else. In this video, I'm going to show you what it's really like to go on a safari in Serengeti and chase one of nature's greatest spectacles. It's day 4 of our safari, and from our camp in the Ikoma area of Serengeti, we headed north towards the region that borders Kenya, all the way to the Mara River, a place famous for Great Migration and its river crossing. So the Great Migration is one of the most dramatic spectacles to witness here on Earth. It is an endless journey of over 1 million wildebeest, zebras, and gazelles moving in search of fresh grass and water. Each year, they travel from the Serengeti in Tanzania to Masai Mara in Kenya and back to Serengeti. And to do that, they must face one of their toughest challenges, crossing the Mara River. Right now, we're stopping at Tabora Gate to get the permit, and then after that, we're gonna head over to a spot close to the river to hopefully witness the river crossing. Waiting for a river crossing can take hours, so we didn't pass up the chance to grab some snacks for the road. The drive to Mara River takes about 4 hours from our camp, passing through small rural towns, endless stretches of savanna, and sometimes unexpected traffic jams like this. A family of elephants crossing right in front of us. We feel so lucky to be able to witness this. The river crossing is like really close to like the Kenya and Tanzania border. I don't know, maybe technically we're also in Kenya. We just got here at the Mara River, and there are a lot of safari jeeps out here, also waiting for the river crossing. We finally see the river. As our guide looked for a good spot to wait, we could see massive herds scattered across the plains on the opposite side. Right now, we're just waiting for the wildebeest to cross the Mara River. We don't know how long it's gonna take. We don't know how long we are going to wait because this is nature we're talking about. We don't even know if they're gonna cross at all. Hopefully, we see them cross. Then we notice a huge crocodile resting right in the middle of the river, also waiting for the wildebeest to cross just like us. There was even a carcass floating nearby, but it didn't move toward it. Maybe it was still full, or maybe it was just waiting for a fresh hunt. Okay, so we've been waiting for an hour already for the wildebeest. So there's actually, we can see like 2 spots where they can possibly cross, but it's really hard to predict their movement. They keep on moving like from left to right. For a while, we thought the crossing was about to begin. All it takes is one wildebeest to jump and the rest will follow. While waiting, we're just gonna eat lunch. We got rice with, I'm not sure if this is chicken or beef. Time check, 2 hours. But after more than 2 hours of waiting, the herd suddenly turned and moved to the opposite direction. Time check, 3 hours, and the herd have moved from the spot that we were looking at. There are no more herds there, so I don't know. The spot we were watching, completely empty. We move or just give up? Okay, so we're moving to a different spot. From there, we saw more and more wildebeest climbing down the steep bank. It looked like something was brewing here, but still nothing is certain yet. By this time, we'd been waiting for close to 4 hours already. More and more wildebeest have gathered in this part of the river. And it looks like the pressure is building up, so maybe soon enough, we will see them finally cross the river. and the sky has started to darken, rain clouds started rolling in. Our guide reminded us that we could only wait until 3 p.m. and if it rained, the road back could turn into thick mud, and of course, we don't want to get stuck in the middle of the wild. Then, out of nowhere, a small herd on our side started to cross.
Crossing the wrong way.
Yeah, maybe they're just waiting.
But we can see that.
Yeah. Oh, so it's gonna be a pretty quick crossing. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, look, you can see them going up.
We're starting.
Oh. So then the other group won't cross.
They'll be like, guys, I'm not recommending you to go the other side. The waters are like really not good for us.
Is it possible they were just waiting for this small group to cross?
And then come back.
But what happened next completely surprised us. The massive herd across the river, the one that we've been watching all day, suddenly turned back and disappeared toward Kenya. It was as if they were waiting only to change their minds at the very last moment. Or maybe the small herd that just crossed the river told them not to cross anymore. I don't know. Even though we didn't get to witness the full dramatic river crossing of the massive herd, it was still incredible to see them all gathered together. Thousands of wildebeest and zebras sharing the same instinct and the same rhythm of survival. The drive back to camp was quiet and uneventful as light rain began to fall over the Serengeti. You hear that? Okay. So it's our last day of game drive in Africa today. Yes, my body feels a little beaten up from the bumpy ride because we've been driving for several hours the past few days, but I'm kind of a little sad that it's about to end. Hopefully, we see more cool stuff in our game drive today before we head to the town of Arusha to catch our flight tomorrow morning. That morning, on our way to the buffet area, we spotted two buffaloes roaming around the camp, and this was the closest we'd ever been to one. And honestly, it was a little terrifying. They were staring right at us, looking like they were ready to charge. So thankfully, one of the camp staff quickly stepped in and shooed them away. After that scary morning encounter, we grabbed breakfast and got ready for our final game drive. Last game drive. How do you feel?
Good.
Good? One last game drive in the Serengeti. Bye, camp. Our main goal for the day is to find a leopard. It's one of the most elusive animals of the Big Five, and we were hoping to spot one before our safari adventure came to an end. What is he eating? Oh my god, ang dami nila. There are a lot of giraffes, and I can see like baby giraffe. After that quick stop to watch the giraffes, we hit the road again, still on the lookout for the elusive leopard. So here's the reality of going on a safari here in Serengeti. You could be driving for a while and not see anything at all. And there is no guarantee that you will see everything that you want to see, which I think is what makes a safari so exciting because you'll never know what you're going to see, what you're going to come across. Not long after, we came across a cheetah drinking from a puddle. Such a sleek and beautiful animal. Cheetahs are probably one of my favorite wild animals, maybe even more than lions. There's just something so graceful about them, and unlike lions that roar, cheetahs actually purr. So it's wild to think that the fastest animal on land sounds just like a house cat. A little farther down the road, a group of hyenas appeared, wandering around and scanning the plains. You never really know what you'll find out here. That's the thrill of every game drive. Yeah, so three hyenas. So this is my chance to take a good photo of them because I haven't had any good shots of hyenas. The guides here also work together, so they will radio each other if there's a good sighting. It's really incredible to see the team effort out here in the wild. Oh my god, I saw a leopard. I think it went hiding, but I saw its back earlier. There. We're just waiting. We're just wait here. Yeah, I saw it like walking earlier. Like I saw it moving. Yeah. As soon as we arrived, it's already like walking to hide. So the only two that we haven't seen out of the big five are leopard and a rhino, which is something that I'm not really expecting to see because they're really rare and they're already endangered. But they're going up. Yeah, para siyang ano eh. Like dark yellow. Yeah, like the color, the shade is different. We might be here for a while. Did you see the leopard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was so quick we didn't have time to like take a photo of it. Because as soon as we arrived, it was just climbing up to hide.
There's a kid.
Looks like we're gonna camp here.
She won't go anywhere. She's out.
Yeah, we can even have lunch here.
Leopard, it kind of came out behind the rock so we could get like better view, but not totally. It kind of like repositioned itself, so now he's laying on a slope so we could get a better view of it. And it's a mother leopard.
Oh yeah, the two cubs are nursing.
Yeah. We waited for a while to see if the leopard would come out of hiding, but we were already happy with everything we'd seen so far, so we decided to move on and continue the adventure. So we saw lion cubs the other day. Today we saw leopard cubs. What? Oh, hartebeest.
Yeah, hartebeest.
As our safari adventure slowly came to an end, we stopped for lunch one last time before heading to the Seronara Airstrip for our flight back to Arusha. And just like that, our safari has officially come to an end. What do you want to tell our parents?
We're alive!
By the way, for this specific flight, we were only allowed 20 kilograms per person, and that includes your gadgets, equipment, and everything with you. We said goodbye to our guide Ima, who made this experience unforgettable. We're now here at the Seronara Airstrip to catch our flight going back to Arusha with a plane like this. It's been a wonderful trip, and I believe that we've had an amazing game experience. I know why people say it is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And it's finally time to board our flight. Struggle! That night, we stayed at the lodge near Kilimanjaro Airport to catch our flight to Doha the next morning. This trip was truly one of the top experiences of our lives. And honestly, I don't want this to be just a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. I know it takes a lot of time, effort, and money to get here, but if we're ever blessed with another chance, I would do it all over again.